Hello and welcome to this full moon reading on June the 30th, 2026. The full moon, as we all know, is about letting go. It's about endings. It's about the completion of a cycle. It's about giving gratitude and thanks for the lessons that we've learned, for the things that have come our way, good and bad. And it's also a perfect time for manifestation. And the messages that I'm going to share with you today, I have just found to be so beautiful and so apposite, exactly what we've been looking for, what I think we need, the validation that those of us who are concerned with the way the world is going are looking for. And so, with no further ado, let me start this reading straight away. So I've put two cards into the picture, as you can see. I have a couple more that I'm going to share with you as we go. I want to apologize as well for any background noise. It's a little bit noisy out here today. So the first, and I feel probably the most important message is this one. The card is saying that you are held. We want nothing more than in a period of change where we're doing something new, where we are putting our all into something that perhaps we're not sure about or we're beginning again. We just want to know that we're on the right path. We just want to know that if we have a problem, if we have a challenge, that we can go and ask somebody, that someone will just say, do you know what? You don't even need to say it. I can see by looking at you, you need a hug. You need a few words of encouragement. And the universe is really saying to us personally at this time that we are held in the situation that we're in. By that, I don't mean that we can't move forwards. What I mean is we are held as in we have the support we need. We have the hugs. We have the person next to us, the community, the family, the friends. Whatever support means to you, we have that. We're being held. It is a difficult time. There are no two ways about it. It is a difficult time. And it's a time where we also need to be aware of how we frame things. It's so easy to fall into the negative pattern. And goodness me, I wouldn't blame anyone for doing that. I've been there myself. But it's much more difficult, but much better for us to try and frame things if we can in a more positive way. And so what the universe is saying is, you are held, you are supported, whatever it is you're doing now, know that you can move forwards with what you're trying to achieve, and you will have the support of the universe. So that's ideal. How much better could a full moon reading be? Knowing that as we're letting go of things and we're trying to manifest things, that whatever it is we're trying to do, we have this support here. The second card in this reading, the necessity of goodbyes. Goodness me, when this one came out, here we go, for a full moon reading, full moons being all about endings, I couldn't have been more surprised, but oh, there we go. This card has a habit of spinning round. There, it's in one place. Good news. The necessity of goodbyes. There is no going back in this full moon. This full moon is very clear. We are moving forwards. We are letting go of what it is that doesn't serve us, what it is that doesn't suit us, what it is that doesn't fit us anymore. And for those of you who listen to my new moon reading, which I will put onto this video so that you can see it if you haven't already, you will know that that new moon reading said a very similar thing, which was this new moon is all about new starts, and really there's no way you can ever go back. You really are being pulled forwards. We are all being pulled forwards into this much more kind, sympathetic, simple, supportive way of life. I totally understand that right now that may be very difficult to see. But certainly when I tune into the energetics and when I look around, I do see that this new world is starting to come forwards, and it just fills me with happiness, frankly. So, you know, we have to say goodbye. The endings are the endings in this instance. There is no chance for us to say as we start down that road, oh, actually, I've changed my mind and I want to, whip back just to see if I was right. No. There is no going back. So this full moon, very, very unequivocal that we will be moving forwards, but we will be moving forwards in a way where we are supported and held and looked after and listened to and part of a community. And again, I do feel, I've said this in previous readings, I do feel it's really important right now for us to look for people around us who have similar views, who perhaps are going through similar things, because there certainly is that camaraderie in difficult times that we all need. So that's all looking very positive, isn't it? And then the third card that I brought out, I'm just going to pop it on the top. Well, actually, no, I'm going to show it to you first. There we go. To worship in flowers. How beautiful is that? And I thought, goodness, how does this fit with a full moon reading? And I really believe that actually this is about, in order to let go of the things we need to let go of, to feel that gratitude and the thanks, and even if we're talking about manifesting, in order to be able to move through this full moon, it would be very, very helpful to sit and allow yourself to go deeper into who you are. The kind of world we all live in at the moment encourages very surface level thinking, surface level living. Let's distract you with this shiny thing here. Let's distract you with this noisy thing there. And what you're being asked to do at this critical time, in this critical, in my view, full moon, is to connect to the you that is part of the all-seeing through yoga, as we can see in the picture here. It looks as though there's a little bit of yoga going on there. Meditation, prayer, rituals, walking in nature, connecting with animals, looking at the sea, enjoying the blue skies or enjoying the rain if you're someone who enjoys the rain. Whatever it is that is natural, that is something that makes you feel better, makes you feel richer. I have this conversation with people many times. For me, money doesn't make me feel richer. Far from it. What makes me feel richer is the situation and the circumstance that fills my heart with happiness. That for me is true riches. So whatever it is that does that for you right now, that would be an incredibly nourishing thing for you to do as you move forward into this new start that will be coming, and you're letting go, of course, of what needs to end right now. And so this was a personal reading, which I like to do. But then I thought, goodness, with the way things are right now, let's just have a look at the world as a whole. So I'm going to move these out of the way. And this is the card that I pulled. There we go. I'm going to show it to you. Oh, there we are. Brings tears to my eyes. I'm going to take one of these stars here. I'm going to take the rose quartz because I really feel we need to add some love into this message. So, what brings tears to our eyes? Well, it can be a number of things, can't it? It could be something that is sad. It can be something that is happy or makes you feel happy. It can be an injury. It can be listening to someone's story, empathy, perhaps. So what would this mean on a world stage? And so for me, this is about understanding that we are going to be feeling emotional, very emotional, about what's happening in the world right now. For some people, if they are still caught up in the negativity that is constantly being thrust upon us by the mainstream media, by government officials, by corporations, whatever it might be, these tears are going to be tears of sadness, tears of worry, tears of concern, tears of anxiety. For those of us who can accept these terrible things that are happening, but can also accept that we have got to keep moving forwards in order for us to embark upon, to bring in this much more calm, peaceful, loving, kind world that is there. I personally believe it's already here. It's just that we have to, how can I explain? I can see it in my mind. It's sometimes difficult to translate what I channel into words. It's something that we need to fully embrace, and it can take a big change for ourselves. It can take a big leap of courage, whatever, to finally jump across the chasm, so it were, to really enact it within our lives. But I genuinely believe actually it is already here. Let me make that a bit bigger. There you go, so you can see it. Whoops, sorry, making the camera move all over the place. There you go, you can see it. So, yes, some of us may be feeling despondent, perhaps, at what's happening, and I completely understand that. Others of us are going to be saying, this is bringing tears of, I hesitate to use the word happiness or joy, because there is nothing joyous about some of the terrible things that are being enacted in our world right now. But certainly we can feel relief, perhaps, because we can taste, we can almost touch what is coming. And so this full moon then, to look at it in the round, if you'll pardon the pun, it is absolutely a time where we are going to be letting go of the older world, the older things, the things that don't fit us, the things that don't work for us anymore. And we're going to be moving forward as the next moon cycle weaves its magic into difficult times, yes, but more positive times in the longer term, absolutely. And what I would like to end with is this little saying that I love and that I have used many times myself as a form of encouragement, of motivation, of trying to get myself to see the bigger picture. And that is, terrible things may happen in the world, but the world is not a terrible place. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this reading has been interesting, helpful, clarified things for you perhaps. If you've enjoyed the video, please do click the like button. And if you would like to subscribe, please click the subscribe button too. And always feel free to leave a comment. I definitely will reply. Thank you so much, and see you again soon. Much love to you, and very, very, very many full moon blessings.